You are going to publish your book with IngramSpark instead of Amazon KDP, so you no longer have to give 50% of your book royalties to a billion-dollar company named Amazon.com. Here's how to do it step by step. Now, the very first step is to format your book for IngramSpark's templates. IngramSpark has its own printer called Lightning Source that they own, and so you can't just take your book and format it however you want, just try to put it on IngramSpark. You need to go ahead and format your book according to their template. The great news is that they are very specific about how your book needs to be formatted to fit their template. So let me just walk you through this. The first thing you want to do is format your book for IngramSpark sizes. And the good news is that a lot of IngramSpark sizes matches Amazon KDP. So you could technically get away with using a KDP template. You just got to use one of the very common ones, like 6x9. I like to do 5x8.5 for my Christian romance novels, but a lot of nonfiction is 6x9. I do a lot of 6x9 for my nonfiction. So if you go to kdp.amazon.com, or if you go to KDP or go to Google, and search KDP templates, you'll find this page. But this is from Amazon KDP. So on this page, they literally give you the templates. They give it to you. Okay, and you can use this in IngramSpark. So if you scroll down here, you're going to download either the blank templates or the templates with sample content. If you've never designed an interior file before for your manuscript, do the one with the sample content. It'll be much easier to just figure out like what the title page goes here, dedication goes here, table contents go here, chapter 1, chapter 2, so on and so forth, because they literally put sample content in there. If you've done this before, like for me, I've published hundreds of books at this point, just get the blank one. It's going to be easier. It's going to be faster because then you can do it exactly how you want. And so when you download this, you're going to unzip it and choose the file that you want. So this is the blank template, the 5.06 by 7.81 inches template looks like. And this is all they put in there. That's it. And so you're just copy and paste right into the template. So, title would go here, written by Stephanie Rodnez. And then you would do insert, break, page break. I'm in Google Docs, by the way. This would probably be the dedication page, and all that good stuff. Copy and paste your entire manuscript into here. Then when you're done, I'll do file, download, PDF document. That PDF is your interior file. Once you have your interior file, KDP also provides you the cover. Because like I said, they print pretty much the same sizes as IngramSpark. IngramSpark prints a little bit more, but KDP prints a ton of sizes too. So it's pretty cool that they work together. So once you're done with your interior, you're gonna know all this information. So again, just Google KDP cover calculator. All this that I'm showing you is free to use. So over here, you'll put your binding type. So on IngramSpark, we're going to do paperback. Interior type, we're doing black and white. Paper type, I like the groundwood paper. Ingram does groundwood paper, and now KDP does groundwood paper, which is so cool. A lot of people who do novels do cream, but I've been loving this one. Because when you buy novels from bookstores, a lot of them use groundwood, so I've been loving it. Your reading direction is left to right. Your measurements, in the States, we do inches, interior trim size. So that one I just showed you was 5.06 by 7.81. But like I said, a lot of people who do nonfiction do 6x9. A lot of people who do fiction do 5.5 by 8. Both of those IngramSpark uses. Then your page counts. Let's say this book is 374 pages. Now you'll calculate dimensions. This is the template right here. Right here, where you click download template, that's where you can actually download this template. Now pull it into Canva and design your actual book cover. File, export, PDF, and you're done. So this is my Canva. So I would do over here, share, download. Well, you would want a full cover here. This is just the front page, but I just want to show you, for example, you would change this to PDF and download just that page. And now you have the interior file and you have the cover file and you're all done. If you still have not written your manuscript, because you can't do any of this unless you wrote the book. So if you still have not written the book, grab my ebook where I show you how to write and self-publish your own book. I literally teach you my formula step by step. Go to purposelegend.com. You'll be able to get the entire bundle that shows you how to do this, create your outline, write your manuscript, self-publish. You'll be able to get the bonus writing schedule planner. You'll get the bonus writing workbook companion, and you'll get automatic access to that ebook file as well. So just go ahead and go to purposelegend.com if you still have not written your manuscript and you need to know how to do it, because I literally teach you how to do it step by step in that ebook. The second step is to upload your book manuscript to IngramSpark and list it for sale. Now that it's formatted correctly, you just got to go to IngramSpark.com, sign up for a free account, and then go ahead and upload your book. They make this really simple to follow the directions, so just follow the directions on your screen. I get asked a lot of questions about this. They try their best to make it very user-friendly. So if you have a question, just kind of search the help desk or try to find resources for it. Don't let it stop you. Right? Don't let it stop you. If there's a technical issue, like maybe the cover doesn't fit correctly, just look up documentation. Don't give up on this, because you're going to save so much more money if you do it this way. Here we are. This is IngramSpark. So just go to IngramSpark.com and create an account. There's no skipping the setup part. You're either going to create the account under your business name with your EIN number or your personal name. I think they make you do a social. It's just so that they can report, if you make over $600, they have to report it to the federal government, and they also have to pay you out and all that good stuff. So you do have to set that up, but it's free to set up. Once you have set up your account, this is what your dashboard looks like. And you can see I just went ahead and uploaded a book here because I wanted to test it out and see how quick it is. And it is, in fact, very, very quick. I was very happy about that. So let me just walk you through how to do this, because it's really, really easy. So on the home page or under titles, either place is totally fine. You'll click here, add title, and then select which type of book it is. I'm going to do print book only. You're going to do yes, my files are ready to upload, because we created them already. And you're going to check off that you have both of these. I'm going to select only print my book, because I do not want IngramSpark selling my book. They're going to take a lot of my money. They're going to take a lot of those royalties. I want to sell on my own website and just print through here. So click only print book, then click continue. Then you'll put your title, language. For the ISBN number, you do not need to purchase your own ISBN number, because we are literally using IngramSparks to fulfill these orders. So we do not need our own ISBN number. Just get the free one that Ingram provides you. Artificial intelligence has not been used for my book. And then I'll scroll down, go ahead and put your first name, last name, select your imprint. So right here, you'll need to click add imprint and then put in the name of your business or your publishing company. You can always publish under your own name. You don't have to have like an official one if you want to, if you don't want to. Like I could just put Stephanie Books, you know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. Then scroll down. Usually these don't apply to us, but select it if you do. And then you're gonna select your genre. So mine is fiction. Then you're gonna select your trim size. Remember I was telling you they have like the same sizes pretty much as Amazon KDP. So these are all the trim sizes. So you'll see they have way more than KDP, but pretty much all the ones KDP has, IngramSpark has. So I had chosen, my book is 5 by 8.25. Sorry, my book is 5.25 by 8, my bad. And then scroll down. Mine is a black and white interior. Scroll down. I did groundwood paper and paperback. Perfect bound. And I'm going to do a matte finish. My page count, my book is 374 pages. And so it's going to tell you the price of each book. So each book costs $6.72. Then I'll hit continue. And now you need to upload your files. So the interior file, that's the one that you made in Google Docs. That one, file export PDF. That's the one we're going to upload here. And then the cover, that's the one that we created with the KDP cover template, that one there. You're going to upload that here. Once they're both done, you'll be able to see this continue button. Click there. Now they're verifying our files. It gave us a warning saying that it contains ICC color profiles. This is black and white, so I know it's going to be fine. So I'm going to proceed with the files as they are. So I'm going to authorize it, proceed as they are, because I know it's going to print fine. And now it is submitting our book. And IngramSpark is going to review it and get back to us and let us know once it's been approved for print. And right over here, I authorize IngramSpark to establish the titles in its database, and I agree that the selections I made are correct and final. Complete submission. And make sure that this is your final file, because I don't know if they still charge for any changes you make, but they used to, which is why I was never on IngramSpark. So I'm like, I'm not paying to upload a book. Oh man, because press.barnesandnoble.com, CreateSpace, may rest in peace, KDP. Book Vault, they don't charge you to upload your books. So that's why I was never a big IngramSpark user, but IngramSpark got rid of the fee that they used to charge to set up an account on there, and that's why I started checking it out. So congratulations. What's next? In 3 to 5 days, you'll receive a digital proof of your book. I have to review and approve it, and then I can order a copy to review. This fourth step, enable distribution for your books so it can be sold around the world. I will not, because, oh my goodness, if you thought KDP's fees were rough, Ingram's are really, really rough, because KDP gets their cut and Ingram gets their cut and the bookstore gets their cut. It's, oh, too much, too much, too much. But we're going to be selling through our own website, so no worries here. And when an order comes in on your website, you'll go to the left here where it says orders. You'll click orders, and then you're going to place an order. And then you'll click here, add the product. You'll add add a new recipient. You'll add the customer's address here. And then for the return address, use your P.O. box or your business mailing address. Do not use your house. You don't want people to have your home address, okay? Do not use your house. If you don't have a P.O. box for your business, use IngramSpark's lightning source, because you can I read their user guide. You're allowed to return it straight to their printer. Just send them an email and ask them what that address is, and you can put that there so that if somebody is returning it, they can just send it right back there. And then you'll click continue, and that is how you can place an order after it is done, after it's ordered on your website. If you'd like a video on why I don't recommend selling through IngramSpark, let me know. Definitely have a nice discussion about those royalty rates, because I'm still shocked to this day that people sell through IngramSpark instead of selling on their own website. I'm still shocked. And then finally, step number 3, list your book for sale on your own website at 3 times the price IngramSpark charges you and start marketing. This is the key to making money without giving 50% of your book royalties to $1 billion company. You gotta list the book for sale on your own website and then fulfill the book orders through IngramSpark. What this does is it allows you to only pay the price of printing and shipping the book, but your book royalties, the profit remaining after the cost of printing and shipping, you get to keep 100%. You get to keep 100%, but you have to list this for sale on your own website. It's the only way that this is going to work. Create your own website. If you don't know how to build a website, I'll show you how to do it very, very quickly. It's not hard at all because we have AI, thank God. So I'll show you how to do it very quickly. You're going to list it for sale at 3 times the cost that IngramSpark is charging you to print and ship. This way you only pay the cost of printing and shipping, and you remain very, very profitable because you're keeping at least 66% of each sale. I am so excited to announce that today's video is sponsored by Hostiner.com. Hostiner is an incredible AI website builder where you can literally build a website in just a couple of minutes because of AI. So go to Hostiner.com/GodlyWoodGirl, scroll down, and I recommend signing up for the business website builder plan. Under this plan, you can create 50 websites on one hosting plan. You can sell up to 1,000 products. Yes, 1,000 books, my love. And my favorite, you keep 100% of your profits with 0 transaction fees. It is the opposite of selling on these other print-on-demand vendors. The opposite. So I absolutely love Hostiner, and I'm going to show you how quick this is to use it. So go ahead and click Choose Plan, and then you're going to select your term. Any plan you choose over 12 months, it gets you a free domain name. Consider using the .shop domain, because I like when people go to godlywoodgirl.shop, it lets them know that they're automatically about to purchase something. So just put somebody inside the buyer mindset. And then over here it says have a coupon code. Go ahead and type in coupon code godlywoodgirl. Hit apply, and it'll take 10% off your entire hosting plan. And once you are all signed up, it'll take you to this AI builder page. You're gonna tell it exactly what you do. So I'll say, I write and sell novels. No, I write and sell Christian romance novels. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Click this upward arrow, and you're gonna see how quickly AI will build your website for you. Ooh, look at this. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Wow. And I didn't have to do anything. It made it for me. So I love this. I'm going to go ahead and click continue. That is so pretty. You can go ahead and connect your free domain if you got a plan 12 months or more. I'm going to skip for now just for the sake of time. And the great thing about Hostioner is it's what you see is what you get. You click and you edit, you click and you edit, you click and you edit. That's it. So the first thing I want to do is add my book. So on the left here, go to store and click add a product. This is a physical product because we are fulfilling it on demand through IngramSpark. So I'll click physical product. Then you're going to upload the front page of your book. Hostioner has an incredible AI generator, AI product description generator that'll write your product description based off your cover. It's so cool. Look at this. Discover the ups and downs of young Christian romance. I love it. I love it. And then I actually recommend selling as a bundle. So I'll say your purchase includes, and then they're going to get the young Christian love novel shipped to their house. And I'll put a $19.95 value. They're going to get the Young Christian Love daily devotional download, ebook delivered to you via email within 24 hours of purchase. So I'll manually email this to them after 24 hours. And then I'll do the Young Christian Love prayer journal. I'll do a total value for this one of $14.95. And then total value of this one, $19.95. Total value. If you have not learned the product offer formula, Russell Brunson's formula, read .com Secrets. That's how I do my product offers. He talks about it in his book. And if you don't know how to make these different types of products, just get into the Faith-Based Author School. I show you how to do a ton of different types of faith-based books. Go to christianauthorschool.com. So total value is $54.85, yours today for $19.95. And $19.95 because we always want to charge 3 times the cost IngramSpark is charging us. So remember, our book total was $6 and change. So you want to do whatever that cost is times 3. That way you are staying profitable. So yours today for $19.95. And I can actually do, if I wanted to, I'm just going to do $29.95 because then I can incorporate the cost of shipping as well, and I don't have to charge a separate shipping fee. But you can charge shipping separately here on Hostioner if you want to. You just have to set up your shipping profile. So this is $29.95 for this bundle. We don't have to track quantity since this is shipped on demand. Then you'll scroll down. I'm going to turn off show related product because I don't have any other ones yet, and then click save. Now you're on your back end and you'll see all of these products that they came up with. That's the AI telling you, hey, do this, it's a good idea. Just delete all of those. Beautiful. And again, remember, you can have up to 1,000 on here. So upload all your books. I'm going to go back to our main page. And then now that that is all uploaded, I can add that here. So again, this is click and edit, click and edit, click and edit. So here I'll put Christian romance. These are all different pages that I don't need. On the left here, go to pages, and you can get rid of these extra pages or add a page if you want to, totally up to you. I'm just gonna get rid of reader reviews and get in touch. But again, if you want those pages, you can keep them. You can also just hide them too. If you maybe wanna come back to them, you can totally do that. And you see it here, you can always add it back if you want. That's something that I love about Hostioner. Like, you have a lot of different options. But I'm just gonna delete it because I don't need it. And then here you'll see that you can rename. So I'll name this to home. I accidentally deleted the wrong page. That's hilarious. I accidentally deleted my shop. So I'll just add that again. So let me just get rid of get in touch. And then I'll click add page. And I'm going to be adding that online store. So you can pick any one of those pages that you like. I'll just choose this one. And then I'll put shop. So if you ever do that by accident, it's really easy to fix. So here we are. This is my section. So I'll just click edit section, layout, and I'll do original. 1 column since I only have 1 book right now. Beautiful. I'll go back to the home page, and now I just need to edit this. So here I'll click edit image, replace image, and you can go to free images and search for images, but I actually have an image of me holding that book. So I'll use that one. Then I'll click select, and you'll see that you can edit this how you want it to be. It's really cool. I'm just gonna crop it. Position it like that. Perfect. Love stories written with grace. That's excellent. Here where it says browse novels, I'll put edit button and a link to page and to our shop. Beautiful. I'll scroll down and then here I'll click change product. Young Christian Love. Beautiful. This is perfect. Love this. I'll click edit button, page, shop, and then our footer, obviously. Just click and edit, click and edit, click and edit. Hello at godlywoodgirlbooks.com. Based in Atlanta, Georgia. I love this. Slow burn love stories written with grace. I actually might take that. Actually might take that, guys. Let me just change this section here. We'll do it left centered, original. This is really beautiful. For our shop page, I'm just going to change this section color to match the rest of the store. And then other than that, it's pretty perfect. Now you can change all these colors. Like I can make all these bright neon if I wanted to, but I just really, really love this. So I'm going to click save. I'm going to click preview. And just like that, we have a store. Just let AI do it for you. You don't have to do it yourself. Thank the Lord Jesus. We are in a time when AI will build our website pretty quickly. So I'll just click browse novels and there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and add to bag and they can purchase. So that is how you can very quickly get your website built. And now once it's built, you're gonna start marketing every single day, promote it every single day on social media. So if you go to Canva and you type in Instagram, Reel, you'll get templates that you can use, that you can promote your book with, and always link back to your book website. So I would create an Instagram reel, probably put like a quote from my book in there and then say, read the whole book, go to godlywoodgirl.shop, and then it would redirect them to this page where they can go ahead and purchase. And I get asked a lot, how often should I do marketing? You should do marketing as often as you want to make money. So as often you want to make money is how often you should do marketing, my love. And that is how you can get started. And now when somebody purchases your book on Hostinger, you'll log into IngramSpark. You'll go ahead and go to orders and you will add the product here, put the recipient's address here, IngramSpark's lightning source return address here, hit continue, and you'll order that book printed and shipped directly to the customer. That is how you do this print on demand, where you can keep all of your book profits, my love. Just build your website. So to get started, go to hostinger.com/godlywoodgirl. Use discount code godlywoodgirl at checkout to get 10% off your entire hosting plan. Now, of course, all this only works if you've actually written and self-published your own book. So if you still have not written your book, let me show you how to do it. I have the Godly Wood Girl Faith-Based Author School, where I literally show you how to write and self-publish your own book step by step. Let me give you a little sneak peek. Hey, it's your girl, Steph Rodness, and if you've been struggling to move forward on your journey as a faith-based author, I've created a brand new community called the Godly Wood Girl Faith-Based Author School, just for women like you who want to move forward in your purpose as a woman of Christ, writing books. The school includes the Author Toolkit, which has 10 tutorials for 10 different types of Christian books you can write, including nonfiction books, daily devotionals, prayer journals, ebooks. There's a lot in there. You'll get access to the Godly Wood Girl Book Funnel Toolkit, which shows you how to take your book, bundle it up, and put it into a sales funnel, including a lead magnet funnel, a tripwire funnel, and my very favorite, a webinar funnel. You'll get access to the book promotion toolkit, which shows you how to create a marketing plan to promote your funnel, because in order for people to buy our books, right, we have to tell them about it. And that's what the marketing toolkit shows you how to do. Plus, you'll get access to a community of other women who are writing faith-based books just like you are. Sis, you do not have to do this alone. Come join the brand new Godly Wood Girl Faith-Based Author School so you can get the tutorials you need, you can get the community you need, and most importantly, you can get the network that you need to step into your purpose as a faith-based author. I can't wait to see you there. Visit christianauthoschool.com to fill out the application form and apply today. In the meantime, don't forget to watch my free 3-day Start Your Book Business Challenge, where I'll show you how to create your own email list as an indie author so that you no longer ever have to rely on Amazon to market your book again. Go to christianbusinesstoolkit.com, and don't forget to watch this video for even more resources to help you step into your purpose as an indie author. I can't wait to see you there.